My name is David Mwangi, and I'm the head of human resources for Prudential life insurance in Kenya. And over and above that, I also do support East Africa. So actually, I'm the head of HR for Prudential in East Africa. Prudential as a group has actually been very keen on issues to do with employee mental health. And so how did this really come about? So last year, that's when our mental wellness journey started. On the World Mental Day, that was actually on October 2020. So as a group, we hosted the first organization-wide World Mental Day in form of a webinar. So it was actually a very highly interactive meeting, and which was actually evidence that there was a lot that was happening, in the mental health space. And particularly with the coming of the COVID, I mean, there was a lot that was going on in the minds of the people. So what happened during that event was that a lot of questions from colleagues were all about mental health issues, mental wellness. And it was apparent to us as a business that that was actually a significant topic, and particularly because of the coming in of the COVID and the impact that it had on the on the whole organization, the whole country. And everybody basically, I mean, it was a worldwide thing. So all of us within the whole group were actually going through similar challenges. So what happened was that after that particular launch, because of the number of questions that came out, Prudential Africa, which is the Africa businesses, in Africa, made a decision that we're actually going to start a mental wellness journey. And that therefore meant that we were going to come up with different frameworks for different countries to see how we could actually address this particular challenge. So each business unit was challenged by the CEO for Prudential Africa to come up with a framework which they were going to develop and implement in their different business units. So for Prudential in Kenya, we were challenged to come up with that for the Kenya business and for the Uganda business. And therefore, in the month of October, we then developed, in November, we developed a framework, which actually has been undergoing now implementation. And what I can say is that it was received quite well. And yes, that's actually the job that we are doing right now. So on this space, there's a lot that is happening. And I think we are on course, I mean, as an organization, to have a very good mental health program going into the future, because we are not looking at it in terms of the short term only, we are looking at it in terms of sustainability. We didn't want to do just an event like the World Mental Day, and then we leave it at that particular point. We wanted to do a program that is going to run and transcend beyond 2 years or quarters and all that. So we are looking at it in terms of a long-term plan, and that is what we have actually come up with. The most important thing is that people are self-aware. Colleagues are also aware. The way I look at mental health issues, you focus on self, you focus on your neighbor, you focus on the organization, you focus on the community that is actually around you. It is not just about one particular individual. There's so much that goes around this particular topic. And just like COVID, it can come in any way. You do not know how or where your challenges are going to be. So those small things like headaches, those small things like pains that you cannot explain could actually be a big problem. And my way of thinking is that let's just learn to feel, experience our minds, our thoughts, our environment, our circumstances. And so long as we are aware, I think that will help us to start thinking positively, to start addressing the right challenges, the right problems, because sometimes we ignore them, but they end up becoming a bigger issue. So for me, mental health is all about our own and total goodness. So if we are healthy, the institutions are healthy, the communities that we live in are healthy, the country is healthy, everybody is actually healthy. And I think that's the kind of world that we want to live in. So I would encourage all of us as an organization, as individuals, to just be free and to be open and talk about it loudly, and let's deal with it squarely. Let's face it head on, and all will be well. If we can't help as an organization, we know who can help out there, and we shall link up with them, and they'll come in and give us solutions that can help us move forward.